Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?
ArmsHouse to your mum's house. ArmsHouse to your mum's, to your mum's, to your mum's. ArmsHouse to your mum's house. ArmsHouse to your mum's, to your ArmsHouse to your mum's house.
ArmsHouse to your mum's house. What's going on? East Acton Station.
Easy.
Central Line's coming now.
We are on a mission.
Some serious players.
Halloween special.
Halloween special. Halloween special. We're going on location.
Start off by doing a killer impression or what?
Yeah.
DDS.
Yo, are we recording?
What up? Yo, easy party people. A very special Halloween episode of ArmsHouse to your mum's house, episode 102, motherfuckers.
We got Faum 72.
We got the main man in the place. Jeez Louise.
In the depths of London Underground. You can hear the trains now. We're in a fucking sensational spot. Can't give too much away. It's London Underground.
I was
Central London Underground. It is a fucking banging spot. You'll never see this on any other pod. You'll never see this on no video. Faum's been nice enough to show us around and bring us down. Fucking banging spot.
We are in the bowels of London, man.
That's what it's like when you start at DDS, though, isn't it, Faum? Do you know what I mean?
In the stench, in the bowels.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is where you were born, man. Like Graff here.
Yeah, popped out of the drain.
Straight on the trains.
Yeah, straight rolled out onto the track.
Genuinely.
Fucking hell, I met you. I mean, I've met you a couple of times before, but I probably got to sit down and chat to you at Jazz Kahina's birthday
party.
which was a cool little
Big
spot.
up Jazz.
Yeah, loads of heads passed through there. And we got to see Keo there and do a couple of tags.
As he's standing there, sitting there with he's going, it's Keo there. What the fuck's he doing here? Yeah, it was good. There's some actually surprising faces there. What's his name from Hard Noise?
Yeah,
That was wicked.
AJ the Slayer.
That's it. It's wicked chatting. with
Skinny
him.
man passed
Skinny
through.
man, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. He always turns up at certain places. He's a magician. He just
Legend.
Yeah, but it's wicked. It was a good
You
turnout.
said that about Keo. I was sitting there doing a sketch. I look up and I'm like, oh shit, it's 4 fucking 72. And then bam, you start sketching. And the next thing I know, I'm like, oh shit, Keo's here. Man, shout out Jazz Kahina, no doubt.
Yeah,
How many cans did you use on that massive Paddington breach?
Paddington Reach. That wasn't me.
No?
No, that wasn't
The
me.
Faum 72 there?
Yeah, Paddington. Oh, not 1 second. Are you talking about?
Like Royal Oak, Paddington.
Royal
Oak, Westbourne Park.
No, that was a 72. That was Fume. That was Fume. Because Fume done the thing, and he put a 72 next to it.
Not this one.
Oh no, that's
that's
Willesden Junction.
That's Willesden.
Yeah, that was.
You done that, no?
Yeah, I done that. That was with rollers. That was crazy fucking paint. It smashes actual spray paint. It's fucking reflective. But that was nuts. Yeah, that
But
was
the
that was a
outline
really
is
good
spray
night.
paint, yeah?
Yeah, the outline was spray paint. All the insides rolled up. There's some had tubs of it. And it's a pretty mad spot because as the trains are rolling in, it's literally at cab height. So you're like, hi, just, hi, and then looking, and thinking, oh fuck, I hope the reflection from their cab ain't seeing me because they're going to be on the fucking thing.
How long did it take you?
It took a while. It's funny. It's one of them ones.
Did you roll your one, or did someone bosh them out and then other people outline them?
No, we just done one each.
Yeah.
We literally went there. I didn't even know what to expect. I just got to say, oh, we're going to go and do Wilson Junction. And I remember looking at it and thinking, fuck, there was a few people that I knew, plus others. And I was like, this is going to be trouble. I want to literally take out all these people, and I should have really wrote down and put people up because there was a little bit of controversy after it was done. Basically, I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to even think about it. I'm going to go over it. So I think about it. I'm going to think twice. So just boshed it out. It must have taken about 5 hours, 6 hours. It's one of those ones where once you get into it, time just flies. Before you know it, it's getting light. But it's a wicked spot. But, it's really, really good
It's
spot.
a banging spot, isn't it? It's a banging spot, bro.
I was going to say, what's the 72? What's the significance with the 72?
Yeah, year of birth.
They're literally.
Yeah,
we
at
did
one
think-
point people, it's funny because some people are guessing and they're going, oh yeah. Someone actually come up with a great one, GV, like if you do the letters of the alphabet, and that's not for a good blowjob, that's Great Britain. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's basically, and I was like, that's quite a good one. Yeah, but it's just year of birth. I didn't go with the door number, like.
You know what? Yeah, I went with the old door number, but then that number kind of followed me around wherever, But not that I don't really use the number much, but I want to bring it back.
Yeah,
I love the number.
Where were you when you first started bombing? What area?
Chopping Park.
Oh, is
So
it?
yeah, I mean, I kind of when you saw a lot of stuff. When you had Mean, that's fucking wicked interview, man. Mean,
Mean,
so,
he's a legend.
yeah, he's a legend, and he's got so much info and stuff, Big up Kez, and basically, it was like when them guys were bombing, I was climbing in the background. So I was when people were doing yards, I was going down Holloway Road bombing bus shelters, but I sort of saw a lot of shit going on. But I wasn't in it like that. It took me a little while to progress and kind of move
From reaches to dubs,
yeah,
to
to
pieces, to trains.
pieces, stuff like that. Yeah. So you kind of, you sort of progress, and it's knowing people. Like them days, there was no internet. Them days, so you just kind of bump into people, and then you kind of progress that way. And so, sort of remember when I first won the first yards, in a London yards, I bumped into PIC.
What yard was it?
I think that's Farringdon.
That was your first yard.
Well, no, my first yard was High Barney. That was with this guy Claire, actually, he died recently, me and him go up there, and it's just one of those things. You just go up there and you basically just wing it because we had no fucking clue. So we used to go there. And it's sort of hide out, them days it used to be, like almost kind of like fucking garden fencing. And so someone had pulled the bottom out and you just sort of sit there and you're basically looking underneath and you're just waiting for the cleaners to go. And then once the cleaners go,
got
get from the trains and that. I remember a few times going there and painting, and the fucking driver would come out of his cab, you know what I mean, and it'd be like, "The fuck are you doing?" He's like, "Fucking getting out of here." And you know, them days being so young, police come past.
When was them days? Like first kind of day, years?
I'd say first. I think when I was doing High Barnet, that must have been, I'd say, late '86. Late '86. Yeah, I'd say around that time.
5 years old. If you was 15, yeah. I'm born '82. You were 17.
You know what? It might have been because I started writing when I was 12, and it's funny when you listen to certain podcasts. There was a similarity with quite a lot of writers. A lot of people started writing until they went into secondary school. And it's funny, and a lot of people got into Graff and hip hop the same way, and that was like to electro before, because I mean we had sort of new wave music and electro music.
You're a bit of a dancer, right, yourself?
No,
you never did the.
I tell you what,
that's an S, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember trying to break dance. I nearly broke my fucking neck. Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, it wasn't my thing. I got into DJing. That was a bit later, but I couldn't rap. It's about fucking remember, you know, I just forget it.
But I remember, well, not you obviously before my time, but I remember like in the mid '90s. Well, when I first got into hip hop culture, you tried everything. You wanted to do everything, but then slowly you whittle it down to
what you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I couldn't even, and that's the thing. I mean, when I started, I couldn't even put my tag right.
Yeah.
I mean, spend the fucking thing wrong.
I've never been able to afford Technic 1210s in my fucking life. Never 1200s or 1210s, especially two of them. You know. Well, I got a new mark mixer, but that's it. You know.
I used to have these things called Syntronics, and they were like sort of
what were they called?
Syntronics. Yes. And you remember a belt drive? When you pull them back, they clicked, and that was the kind of thing. So because instead of the belt going, and then the record go, they go click, and they kind of stay.
But that used to be a disc. Well, you got Syntronics, yeah? Oh right, yeah. You got no dobro. You know?
You've got those wooden decks. Yeah, those wooden decks. You know, I mean, you've even got the metal ones.
You know, I did a bit of a dive into your Instagram, and I saw you posted this old school flick.
That's me, Care. So
is that your first thing?
Right, that's an early piece, and that's me basically down these flats, down the back of.
Let's have a friend compare.
Yeah.
It's like a Superman 3D going.
You get, you know, obviously that's probably days before Subway Art. So fuck knows where I got that from. So because Subway Art sort of come out in a black and white. People said before it actually got released, because it took a while to get released. So people just had photocopies and shit of it sort of come out that way. And so God knows, I don't think it was.
But that was before Spray.
That was before Spray Council.
So who told you about Graff?
It's fucking word of mouth and friends and shit like that.
I want to give a shout out to Rust.
Yes.
He's an elite AHC member. We've got to give him a shout. And I think I heard you somewhere say that, was it you and Rust like kind of...
Mate, I grew up, Ross was my next door neighbour.
Yeah.
So, and he was that much older. So when me and Care got involved in Graff, he followed. Do you know what I mean? So I remember us doing our pieces outside his door on the pavement, and his mum going, "Fucking spare! What the fuck you done?" And he would just follow because he was just young. He looked up to Care and me, and so he kind of, so he's been involved as long as we have. We could take him out here and there, and then there was a period of time when I moved out of Tufton Park. I didn't write because I was living with my parents. They just gave me an ultimatum, and they were just like, "Look, you're getting so much shit here and there, you're out." And I just had to follow. That was about 15, and so I kind of left.
Was you raided in that?
I got caught. I think the last time I got caught was I've gone out with 2 Tone, and both of us got nicked.
2 Tone CD?
No, another 2 2. There was another 2. He was for a short time. He used to kind of write with C's and stuff, and because C's when C's. He basically got into Graff, and he kind of got into contact with 2 Tone because he was kind of learning to use paint. This is before So Tough.
What kind of paints were you using?
Fucking anything we can nick.
Belt,
so
whatever. With that teacher, and you come out a Humpty belt on.
No, I missed all that. So we used to just anything we could get, mainly like plastic coats, white coats, car plans, and then you just get some. And I always get like them fucking ones, get them certain colours which were like piss, and you know, beggars could have been choosers. try and go for the good ones.
And,
it always work like that.
and that's what amazes me, and we've said it so many times on the pod, that's what amazes me about that old era.
Yeah.
Some of the ill pieces they did with shit fucking
And
pain.
shit nozzles.
Yeah, that's
Shit,
right.
Like, it's just...
You used to either use a stock can or then... And that's the thing, I don't ever remember, like, now you buy all these fucking nozzles and they just block on you left, right and centre.
Yeah.
Well, we must have kept hold of nozzles or had nozzles that were like, these are wicked, I don't want to lose this, because they ain't necessarily that easy to get. You'd get them off of other tins. I remember always meant the damp start for fat caps, and stuff like that, and you'd have to put caps on rubber duck, because they just come with these fucking things that just spray rubber duck. I remember going to a yard with rubber duck with the original caps, and I like literally had a fade of black rubber all up in like my jacket, had this fade going up like that because it would always splash back.
Like a wax oil kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it was. Yeah. It's like
That was a brand of paint.
rubber duck. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he used to have this duck on the front with a yellow fucking main hat on.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and stop that leak.
There we go.
Yeah.
Stop that leak.
I think it was like managers. I think was the name. Yeah, stop that leak. We used to call it rubber duck. Had a fucking duck on the front. I wasn't actually called rubber duck. I don't think. Actually, I don't think most people stop that leak. But yeah, that was a good one.
Killer. All right, I found this one as well.
Silence. That was to do with. I used to live above a guy, Fat Kev.
What train is that?
I think.
Nah.
You know what? I think that's. Yeah, I don't know. Is that a Northern? I can't even remember. My memory's shit. But I'm pretty sure. Did we get raided doing that? I'm trying to think who I was with as well. But yeah, it's to do with having right to silence. That around that time, I think it was the early 90s, they were trying to stop you having the right to silence.
Oh, when you get arrested?
Yeah.
The right to remain silent.
Yeah. And
people
so
take that for granted.
And they were kind of trying something with it. So I did that because Fat Kev was like, you should do a piece that means something.
Yeah.
And so I done a piece saying silence, and it was to do with that, the right to silence.
Big up Fat Kev.
Yeah, Fat Kev. Yeah. Bless him.
You know what, as well? Like, we like to look at just old flicks. This one.
Futura. That's when I went to. Yeah, that's right. And it's Westbourne Park, and that's one that a real early piece. And that's one of the guys, one of the people I really liked chatting to at Beyond the Streets. And I didn't have the heart to say, I ripped off your F. And it used to be like his F, and I got him to sign something and that, but he told me the story behind that and the guy that he was staying with, and then he ended up going out that night and painting that. It's a wicked story, man.
On his J's or with?
Yeah,
he was with the Clash, right?
He was with the Clash.
And that was at they had it at that exhibition that he was there that you met him.
Yeah.
Did they have the thing?
They had a big drop that he had done and he'd had for years, but that was to do with the Clash. Yeah. It was. Yeah, and he had that up. I think it's the original one. But he was staying at the guy's house and he just went out. He said he just went out one night just to do a.
What year was that though?
Fucking hell, that's probably right.
Because a lot of people.
You were right.
82. I wasn't. It was pretty much by itself.
Did that stay there a long time?
Quite a few years.
Because you can see there's quite a lot of tagging and stuff
I think
around
that was
it.
later. Yeah.
And he came to do the Weetabix thing.
The Weetabix. That's art from Dodger.
I was art from
Dodger. Yeah.
But a lot of people point to this future. It takes like a catalyst to push the levels up.
Yeah.
It takes one guy to do something, and then everyone's like, oh shit.
I think that Clash tour did. That was quite because in Futura done that tune, didn't he, as well with the Clash?
Yeah.
Graffiti is my name. I can't use I can't.
Futura is my name, and I say graffiti is where I got my fame, and that's okay, and it's chilling with me because I made a lot of money in his story. It's a common thing.
All hail Yan DDS. Thank you. That's Yan DDS. If you didn't know about Yan DDS, he probably jacked you, your father, your father's father, all of them in the 90s. Here we go. Well, Yan DDS himself has helped up to team and collaborate with More Superior Wear to release the newest edition of the ArmsHouse infamous Birdman t-shirt. There's 2 different designs. There's about 3 or 4 different colours. They're on moresuperiorwear.com, but you have to get down there quick and cop one because they are indeed limited edition. You got it. Entonces, they're flying off the shelf. You need to go buy one. moresuperiorwear.com before they're all gone. Peace. Compared to this, yeah, what's the most banging place, London Underground, you've been? Like behind Fabric or...
Yeah, I mean...
This place is fucking banging.
Yeah, I mean, well, there used to be a really good way into Farringdon. And but when Farringdon used to be there,
The meat packing bit.
yeah, that's pretty nuts. And the first time I went down there, it was like going into like, it almost looked like a really shit gothic set for a vampire movie, because it had these. You kind of knew where to go because there was these cobwebs. They were like fake cobwebs that go through, and they were all torn because there were loads of arches.
Did they call it a flying buttress or something like that?
Where people had bowled through the cobwebs.
So you could kind of see where people had walked, and they'd have all these other arches where it looked fucking fake, but it was real. It was just like years and years of cobwebs. And Fabric, if you go down there, they've still got the arches in parts. You know?
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. I was like,
Did you ever reach on the back of that door?
No, I don't know if I did. You know.
You know that geezer Fume, he put that reach on there.
Yeah.
You will never stop us.
Yeah.
You didn't have a reach on there, no.
No, I don't know. That's maybe. I've got the memory of a fucking.
But was that better than this?
No, I like this. I mean, I reckon this would be an urban explorer's dream. There's just so many places and nooks and crannies. Gloucester Road's pretty good down the tunnel, but even this, compared to this, isn't. You know, it's just loads.
You got reaches on the pillars in G.
Yeah. We at one point we used to go down there quite a bit. This is back in the 90s. And
which way did you go? Like behind? Down the back or
I think there was one way. Was it behind? No, it wasn't behind Sabre. I come out once, me and Shu one day. We just decided, fuck man, must have been pissed. And we just decided, we was talking about old times and we was going past there and we just jumped off the train at Gloucester Road, just decided to fucking leg it off the platform and just fucking run into the
trains running and
there were
daytime.
Trains running and there were people toot. I don't know what we was fucking doing. And then basically what happened? Yeah, so we got in there. There wasn't even any fucking trains in there, and so we found paint in there. I think I always used to have a little Samsonite bag with paint in. I just carried it everywhere. So we done some bombing in the yard and done a dub. And all of a sudden, of course, fucking cops. And then we're like, fuck, there's cops coming in. They were coming up. And so we jumped behind his box. And if they'd have caught us, it looked like I was bumming him behind the box. And I was like, you've got to fucking move because they will come round this way. And then we ended up running from his box to the bit you're talking about. There was air vents on the top of his box. So we got on the top of the box. The cops are like, come down, there are dogs up there. And we're like, well, we'll take our chances for the dogs. You know, fuck you. And then it started pelting us with the fucking rocks as we go over. Got up there, no one was there, and we kind of got away. But that was a real stupid. We used to kind of at one point. There's another way in, which was there's this wall, and it led to a what do you call it, like a signal thing. But if you looked at this wall, I remember looking up, thinking, that wall's going to fall down at some point. Because there's walls that bow out. And I'm like, that's just a recipe for fucking disaster. And there was a way in there. I think that got sort of shut down about a couple of months after people's. Like a lot of places, everyone bombs their way in, so it's fucking obvious how people get in, and then they end up shutting it down, sort of.
Yeah, so come the way in.
It's kind of get away. It hocks up the ghetto because everybody matters it.
I mean, like I tell you what. Coming in down here, man, listen to the listeners, because we got people watching from Australia, from all over England and fucking all over the shop. If you want to feel like a fraud graffiti writer, hang out with these lads for 10 minutes, I've never seen nothing like this, man. This is nuts. And to work out how to come in and, like you said, not baiting shit up. So
from
the protocol is important.
Keys, Bosch, in.
I mean, it's always
runners, platforms, bowl through, Bosch, history, Bosch, come in, Bosch, and then we're in. We have to try and describe it because we're not allowed to film it.
Spy drones,
just
everything.
Believe us, man, when I say we're blessed in London, being such an old, you touched on that earlier, being such an old city. There's so much undiscovered stuff, history.
The oldest metro in the world. The oldest metro in the world. So there's mad tunnels. You've been to that closed Wood Lane or closed White City Station?
The closed Wood Lane. That's on the not Bakerloo. Where is it? It's
Central, no?
Yeah, I've been on it a long time ago. But it's a long time ago.
I love shit like that. Me, I'm doing graff now.
Yeah.
Just to like come to places like this.
Yeah.
Not actually do graff like.
Yeah, but that's like I tell you, it's urban exploring. It's something I'd love to do more. I kind of enjoy that just as much as sort of going out and painting. There's quite a lot of the underground that goes through the sewage system as well. Some of the sewage system, it's all Victorian, and it's kind of it's fucking amazing. It's almost some of it's like cathedrals. You go there, and it's fucking incredible.
Like Roman cathedral kind of type.
What
It's fucking
amazes
nuts.
What amazes me about that shit is because that older stuff had character.
Yeah.
Nowadays, when they build something new and modern, it's just everything's bland, just like flat, and you know what I mean, not exciting, man. But then when you go to these older places, you could just like kind of blur your eyes, and it's like you're going back in time. It's like a time machine,
Yeah, I mean, saying that some places in this section here, I don't even know why it's built. It's just, I know how they did it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It must have been some kind of mad cut and shut where they've gone down fucking a good few stories, dug down, and then put these massive blocks in. Doesn't make any sense. It's almost
How
like
many stories are we down now? We must have come down quite a bit. But then for me, we've gone up and down and up and down. I don't know what the
Yeah. I don't think we're not that deep because we've got the tracks fairly close.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
And like the thing is, like they always try and like the media and stuff and your general populace, they try and tar graffiti writers as vandals, as they don't respect the city and all this stuff. When it's literally the opposite. We love the city so much. We're discovering. We know it better than your average person. We might write our name on it, but
that's
not
on the train and just like,
mean?
you lot don't know nothing about this train.
Okay.
Straight away. All of the people with their Financial Times, you know nothing about the train.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. My knowledge to some people that I know is ridiculous, and they know far more than the workers. It's
Yeah.
The amount of time that's spent, that they spend and stuff like that. That's admirable.
Yeah, and there's more at stake as well, because you don't want to fuck up and you don't want to, cause yourself.
And you've
any more
seen
trouble.
that. You've seen it get harder and harder, like Tiptronic planes, vibration alarms on the fence. Fucking.
I'm the sort of person that gets caught up in it. It's like there's other people. Yeah, there's other people that go, oh yeah, that's there. I'll be the spastic that gets fucking tasered, and you know what I mean? I'm there like one of them nets. I'm swinging. Fuck. But yes, I rely on other people to just do the hard work.
Oh, mate.
It's amazing though. Yeah.
You know what? We saw some, and I was told like a lot of this stuff had been buffed. You know what I mean? There was some legendary old school names up in here. Obviously, there's still some legendary names that's been done.
Yeah, but maybe more recent.
Yeah, to a certain degree. But we saw one tag I wanted to talk about.
Fume 1943, bro.
Yeah, 1943.
He's been doing bits.
Yeah.
No, but we saw one tag. We saw a couple of elk tags. We saw a couple of other things.
And they were the nice, them old elk tags.
Ones.
Yeah, the one that's all up on one liner. Fucking wicked.
But then we saw stacks. Yeah.
Man, I was talking to somebody else about Stats because people forget that he wrote about 6 different names. There's been a few writers in London. Zombies one. Yeah. Actually, there was a
who got up.
With several names.
Just wrote.
Same as Sub. I mean, he actually out the station. He's got a fresh throw up, which is nice.
I saw that.
We got a photo.
Yeah, and lovely to see, man.
Crazy.
But yeah, so he had sauna. He had
Honky?
He had that's Sub. He had sauna.
We're talking about
Stats. Sorry, my bad. So he had Stats, sauna. Hyro.
Was he Pasta? No.
That was that's it. Yeah, and.
Would you mind us saying all the names he wrote? I don't know.
No, he's okay with it. I mean, he doesn't write anymore.
Because also he was VFL and DDS. And those two worlds. I just rate that dude, man.
Yeah. Because a lot of people in DDS come about. A lot of people kind of step in. So certain people in PFB, certain people in BFL, certain people in TKS, certain people because they were transitioning. There was a couple of new writers. It's funny. You was talking about Irish on the mean one. And Irish really wasn't a writer before. In fact, him and Keds come out of there. They were American football. They were Sub met them. They're playing American football, and they weren't really writers prior to graffiti. Prior to getting into and so a lot of other people like Stacks, like Diet, like Zombie, like trying to think of other people, but most of them were in other crews, and they've been writing for quite a while, or actually been writing for years.
Yeah.
You know, and it kind of I don't know, it sort of flared them up again, because I think a lot of people were not writing, but they weren't doing a great deal, and then DDS come along, and everybody just got on it. It was kind of been like a bit of a virus.
Shoe Thug started DDS.
Yeah, Shoe started it.
There's a thing online that you started DDS.
Yeah, it's bollocks.
That's all
I love it. No,
He said he saw it.
No, so what happened was, Shoe one day, I just happened to be, because me and Sub was...
And you was there at the time.
So we was in Sub's bedroom, Shoe just coming in and like purple haze like he usually does. It's like, he's like, to both of us, like, put up DDS, and it's like, right, man. We kind of laughed. He didn't think nothing of it, because you wouldn't.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and it's like, yeah, and so I was sat there, Dub Stars. I was like, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? And
that was the first name.
That was the first name, DDS, Diabolical Dub Stars. And then obviously all the rest come, you know what I mean, doing Damage Son, and there's like a million names. You know, people love to fuck around with the acronym. And you see it, and I can't remember that. It's just where both of us just start fucking patting it.
No, because we were hoping, because we could, like, you know, you get us
could put us in.
Yeah, you know, we could like jump ahead of the whole
Put us up on loudspeaker now. I'm telling you, we don't know nothing about no Graff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, so that's so I love that. I love that thing lately with all the thing of ways to get into DDS.
That took off.
Yeah, I seriously, I've heard someone. It's like it is. I was fucking crying with laughter.
Who built it? Who called us up and said,
know,
Bosch put me in DDS and I'm not in DDS?
No,
Daz,
yeah, he got upset about it. He was like, fucking Bosch put me in,
Yeah.
That is it, on it, bro.
Yeah, and there's there's another bit where, you know, you can be put in by Shoe and then kicked out a day later.
Yeah.
There's another one, but it's like
There's so many rumours about people like Teach getting upset and being like, no, I'll bet him the next day. Build him the next day, said you can't put it up.
I mean,
that was more Shoe. Shoe done it to a couple of people.
Oh, is it?
Names. Yeah.
No, say the names, fam. Say the names.
I'll be I'll feel a bit.
It's brilliant. Fair enough.
But yeah,
because people didn't treat their crews like that. That's what makes it special.
Yeah. I think it's just. I think, like, you know, one of those ones. I think first you had a drink. And people would hound you. I mean, people would hound me back in the day, but I've got no right to put anyone in it.
Oh, what, to get put in?
Yeah, come on. It's
that's the
not
first
like, that's
rule
the
of not
thing.
getting in.
Yeah, it's always like playing a DDS club. First rule.
You're not in.
You're not in. Yeah. And I just get hounded. There's a couple of people who hound me, and I'm like, it's not up to me. You have to watch Shoe. You know, so it's just, it's really...
And there was
TKS as well, though, no?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, TKS. I come in a bit later, you know, in the 90s. But yeah, Total Chaos, it's a wicked crew.
Banging. People don't understand how much of a banging crew in London TKS was.
Yeah, it was.
How important it is.
Tube's wicked, yeah.
Did he start TKS?
You know what? This means the one to us that he gets it. But yeah, I'm not too sure.
Banging crew.
I went. Huh?
Who? Dial.
You didn't know it. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I know. That was like Subway Saints as well. It's DS.
Yeah,
it's DS. That's another good crew.
Oh, sick. But you know, I did a mission, Christmas mission. Me, Tube, Zombie, and Frez. Yeah. And then after the mission, Tube pulled me and Frez to the side and we're like, stick up TKS. And this is like not even. This is
we were
10
talking
years
about
ago.
it.
So it wasn't even in the 90s. It's way after the 90s.
Yeah.
I've never put it up.
Yeah. Same with me I was on a district line.
Yeah.
And Sane got on.
Yeah.
And it was me and Chief, and he was chatting to us and said, you two could both put an MTS.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I've never put it in my life. Because I was like,
felt
nah, it's not at that
I'm
level.
not really
I'm not in there, I'm not at that level, like there's no way. Even though it was the head cheese who said, bruv, put it up.
Put it up. I feel like that. It's a couple of crews the same. And it's, you know, it's almost your honorary member.
Kind of.
Do you know what I mean? It's honorary member. It was like I had a joke with Asset. And it was like, because he got so much shit around a certain time, they all did with, ATG. And so, definitely, salute. And basically, and then I said, right, because I know, right. And it was kind of tongue-in-cheek with both. And he was like, you put up ATG, you put up DDS, and it pissed a few people off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people did. But again, it was, I never put up ATG. I put it up a couple of times and put him up. But you know, it's like, I don't remember, I wouldn't do it, because you know, it's not,
I just felt like a fraud putting it out. I can't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there are some people who don't give a shit about stuff like that,
Massive.
especially, you know, but yeah, wicked, and it felt good, you know what I mean? I was, you know, honoured that you'd even consider it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
because MTS, because that was the other side, because that's like, because to do with Teach, wasn't it, and all them guys, because when we first met Teach, me and Sub, and because he was MTS, and that was all Thor, Sage,
Shout out
and all
Thor,
them guys,
man. Salute.
salute, shout out Thor.
But what a name, bro, the Militant Training Society. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who's the other one?
Militant Training Society.
I don't know.
What's her name? What's the best crew name?
oh yeah.
TKS, Total Chaos.
Total Chaos is up there.
It's pretty up there.
All city AC, but that's like, you know,
Yeah, I know.
I think every city probably has an AC.
And, yeah,
crew,
all
you know?
city. Yeah. I don't know the best name. Diabolical Dub.
Subway scene.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. Pushing forward boundaries.
I like them all. I think they're all pretty true. Even like say Subway Saints is a good one. Yeah, Pure Hot Moves, PHM.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That is bang.
Love committing to
Zooted Wonders.
Zooted
Zooted Wonders. That's a
What
good
was
one.
TVZ?
Transit Vandals.
Transit Vandals.
That's good. That's a real old one.
Yeah.
TVZ. That's all Shoe and everything.
Whose crew is that?
I don't know if it was it Shoe. Was it Shoe? Is that because that? I know Shoe.
That's
and,
what's that up a lot, isn't it? TBZ.
Yeah.
I think.
Because they were what was then with because then they had MGM Magic Markers as well.
Do you remember around our way, Adrenaline Junkies?
Yeah, AJS.
Do you remember
That's
that?
pretty
That was
cool.
my initials.
Oh yeah.
Every single initial. I used to remember that thing.
AJS. I always love that name. Who do you rate at the moment? Like when you go out and about, maybe someone you don't paint with so often, but like you look and go, okay, that's a good hand style. Or that's, you know, he's up. He's
Well, fucking Babs everywhere. I always see Babs.
Babs.
Yeah, he's fucking it's nuts. And Force as well. I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
see him as he was talking about in one of your podcasts.
Yeah,
recently,
yeah.
wasn't
Him and
he?
Enter.
Yeah, I mean Enter does some nice stuff.
Yeah.
I love them sort of wild style things he does.
Yeah.
They came out of nowhere. Do you remember there was an old Enter style?
Yeah.
And then he disappeared and came back and
Back.
started doing that. Like, bang.
Yeah.
And it was a massive improvement.
It is. It's mad, isn't it? So something happens.
Yeah.
Fell off his bike and his head.
You suddenly get it.
That's what I keep trying to do.
Yeah.
See if it sorts my hand
Yeah,
out.
there it is.
Fucking cool. But slad styles and stuff, I'm trying to think. I really like. Yeah, I mean they're definitely them guys. I mean I love Bassie's stuff.
Oh man.
He's fucking wicked.
But
He's holding it down for London.
What something Ian said the other day was that Amba understands the throw-up style. And I think you completely get that. The throw-up style is like, your throw-up is like instantly recognisable.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah.
And like a little bit different, do you know what I mean? It stands out because it's just the numbers really.
Yeah.
Did you come up with that straight away or did it develop?
It developed. So he just kind of. I mean,
Was it always 7-2? Or
it was always 72 with a little exclamation mark at the back, and I just used to do that. I never really done form stuff. Probably because I was too pissed at the time to put 4 letters together, so I just see easy.
No, but I prefer that anyway.
Yeah, it's nice and quick.
Yeah.
You know.
It's more of a throw-up kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so just do the number. No one else was kind of doing that either at the time.
You know what? Someone sent this in.
Oh, that's
Glory.
Glory. Yeah.
Glory throw up, man.
Yeah, they're pretty cool with the teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
because
really cool.
like, you know, it's standard to do a face in your throwy, but that's like a nice little
You
twist
should
on
have had
it.
a pipe like Popeye.
Little
It looks a bit like
Popeye,
doesn't it?
yeah.
little bit like Popeye.
Yeah, spinach.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
remember
Glory.
that. He smashed it. Absolutely smashed it.
He's one of the early ones as well. I'm trying to pick up.
Because he used to get actually a chain as well, which is not. He didn't have the T for that, but it was a C. It's kind of had a square top, and chains fucking smashed it as well. You know, I mean, I met him once or twice. But yeah,
How many people you jacked on the district line back in the day?
I never jacked no.
No, don't tell me any lies, man.
Never jacked no.
How much paint did you rob?
I think it's one of those things that I just never got into it.
Yeah.
You know, I think when I was young, when I started out, there's a lot of places I didn't bother going because basically.
It's all Bill, radio.
Once.
You got shit me up, man, for fuck's sakes. Did you know? Is it just on me? You can.
No, they did it to us like 2 weeks ago.
I was trying because I saw them not climb up there. I noticed you not do it, and I was like, it must have been. That was. Yeah, that's, oh, you know what? That's a good way to cut there, I reckon, man. Motherfuckers, good for Halloween.
Yes.
Good scare. A good scare. You talk about a jump scare.
Yeah. That's what happens in tunnels of London and on Halloween. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, keep the pulse high.
Isn't it? You know what I mean?
Those are
Keep you on your
the
toes.
ghosts of the old build that you've stabbed over the years. You know what I mean? They're still haunting the place. Damn.
Yo, we got a good 37 minutes in the bag. Yeah, you know what? Let's get another 10 minutes and then.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking because we're gonna have a bit like loads of other footage as well, and if we're gonna paint the other room as well, we're painting that.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Through the mouth.
Good job. All right, you know what? Theme. I had an idea for the pod. Yeah, I was thinking like a couple of like more generic questions that every time we have a guest on, we can ask their opinion on that same question. You know what I mean? A few things.
Who's the biggest toy in London, bro?
Nah.
Do you know what I mean?
Now I was going to say, like, for example, like, you know, from.
Let me ask him something. Your favourite panel, did you never get a photo of it?
Yeah.
I one that
You know, everybody said.
My favourite panel was I did it. I think it's one we did in G, and basically I used it's like Isoflex, and I remember the fucking outline fell off of it and it slid down.
What?
It was fucking a disaster.
Really?
Because I'd always come.
Well, so you've done the piece and you
so
like the
I've done
filling, you're like,
inside.
yo, this is going to be banging.
Put the outline on it and just Isoflex shit. It's called it Isoflake. And for some reason, I don't know what happened, and it just went like that, and it started like
Literally,
You watched it in front of your face.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Half the time I was fucking pissed as fuck.
You must have been tripping out, going, my outline's falling.
Sliding down the piece. That was a claim to fame. Shit. But favourite panel.
Because so many people back then, do you know what I mean?
I done a nice blockbuster, a full blockbuster in I think it was somewhere like not Uxbridge, but
What, top to bottom?
Nah, it was a window down, but that was quite nice. That kind of went okay.
Darwin. Or people.
I've done the top to bottom, but I've never done a full. I've never done I've always done yards where I'm fucking standing and I'm short as fuck, so I can just about get below the window.
Yeah.
And so but that's about as far as it goes.
And back in those, in the earlier days when you probably went, you know, when you were starting off, the trains were getting mullered quite more back then, right? Or was there any names that stood out to you from back then?
Like when we was doing my Barnet, people like Kez, and there was Kez was killing the who else? Envy was doing bits. I remember Semi, Mr. Wobber, who else was there? Can and Cade. I mean, they were doing
Cade.
Cade, because Cade North, it's who he is. He's got the Insta. He's got all the wicked photos. He was because there was a Cade West, but he was and they were doing stuff. So I mean, it was more bombing.
You done a lot of insides, didn't it?
Yeah,
you was on the
in the 90s we used to smash. Yeah, in the 90s, like me and Sub, or myself and stuff. We were doing it. I mean, Sub was a fucking ruthless bomber. Yeah. And so the joke was, I mean, he'd do these massive tags and we'd always have a laugh. Why I used to do these fucking tiny tags. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? I don't know. Start doing these little tags that just fucking fill up a whole fucking side with a big Sub fucking reach, you know. Yeah. But I mean, insides were fun. Maybe to the point where we used to do dubs on the insides of doors and stuff like that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you used to go up at the end, start fast ambitions and stuff, go towards the end and just.
I used to love getting on the district of the Hammersmith, the city, and the insides were battered with the purple, the classic purple.
And then what they used to do, they used to scrub it off and they just leave a big purple cloud stain in there.
All the cloud of just this mess of purple ink.
Yeah, purple ink. That stuff was ruthless.
You used to make your own markers and stuff, or
back in the day we did. I used to use stuff like Timotei bottles and used to fill it with like either insides of Pentels, and then used to use blackboard markers and stuff like that. I always remember this weird one we used to do with phone cards, and used to basically cut the phone cards down. And
I remember
use tapes.
someone telling me that.
It's kind of a mad one. Or the other one was film.
Was that phone call?
Yeah, you used to cut them, and then you used to put one like that, one like that, and then tape it. And you used to have, what did we use for a lid? Can't remember. They were pretty cool, and they were like little stubby pens, and you could get so many. You'd have to refill
2
them.
phone cards stuck together.
Yeah, they used to kind of
With
cut
no
them
lid?
down. No, you put like a, what do you call it? Like a blackboard, Mike, because that was one of the main things for you.
Yeah.
Blackboard felts and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then you sort of rip Pentel insides out for the stuff in, or you know, use whatever. And yeah, I can't remember how. I'd have to think how that done. I remember making a couple of those, and they were pretty cool. But like I say, the ink wouldn't last a great deal of time. Yeah. You know, and I mean, once the what do you call it? The art line pens come out, and they were the first big chisel. Didn't bother. I snipped those at the art lines, and they were good enough. I mean, there was that Tag Fury. I don't know what he used to use, and he used to have these tags, fucking massive. I always remember one in Tufnell Park. These are things I wish I'd taken photos of, and he had a really good hand style. But I don't know, the ink was more readily available, and he must have just been filling the fucking thing up.
Yeah.
And then just going bang, it'd be big juicy tags, and tags would be about that big. And so there was a few sort of kings of pens, it was made fat pens.
You know, talking about like documenting Graff, yeah, and obviously a lot of people were bad at that, especially back in the day and stuff like that. But nowadays, obviously, everyone's got a fucking camera on them, so much is getting documented now. What for you is what are your favourite documented, like, you know, official Graff doc or something? What's stood out to you? You think like
People that documented it.
No, not people, but like, okay, for example, Star Wars is one documentation. That's like, you know, most people's favourite.
Kings and Toys would be Kings
and Toys is a good one.
Is good. Yeah, of course, Star Wars. It's just brilliant.
Yeah,
I love that. I watch that now and again. You know,
you've seen all the one-up crew and what they're doing now with drones and shit. It's pretty insane.
Not seen any of that.
I got to send you a video.
There's one of the German trains pulling in the platform, and they just bomb. They do top to bottom whole cars.
Yeah,
they'll put a chair to block the door so it doesn't close, and then literally 12 of them will just go.
I've seen that with double.
Yeah, and one person's doing the outside.
But no, there's one video of them, I think it's in Athens, in Greece, and they have a drone shot from a rooftop, and the guy was doing a rooftop, finishing a rooftop, and then it goes up on top, and on the floor they've done a big one up, and then the drone comes down, and then there's a train, they time it, so this train comes
Oh really? There's got the one up as well?
Already, and then it goes to the station, there's two dudes there painting a one, it's the craziest sequence. It's like a 10-minute video of
Well,
like...
they actually set that up, or was he just like...
They set it up, they set it up and timed it, like, it's insane, that video. If I find it, I can't remember, I saw it a while ago, I'll put it up here, but...
Yeah, shall I send it to me, man?
Yeah.
They're nuts anyway, them guys.
They've upped it, like a level.
They've one-upped it.
Like what?
They've one-upped it.
I mean,
One-upped it.
the names, you know?
Yeah.
Geez, have you ever painted in another country, like a...
Yeah, I've got, my painted.
Done the New York subway with scene.
Yeah.
Put him in DDS.
Yeah, put him in, yeah, she got a bit annoyed. But Barcelona, that was amazing.
Oh, Barca's a wicked city.
That was pretty nuts, and people that took us, they tried...
What, trains?
Yeah, they broke into some place, and the amount of noise they made, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, they love it.
They do.
They've got like their long hair, they put like t-shirts on, and they're going bang in front of the cameras and that. They're
And they end up
nuts.
getting into fights with the security, you know. We was there, me and a couple of others, and we're like, we're out. And I was the first person to hit by a bar. And I was like, fucking hell. And then they were like that, and then they had actually brought a guy with them who was a boxer. He was almost like security for us. And so he came there, like, no, paint, and they're fine, paint, Eddie. And he's fucking dying and dying. And I was like,
Oh, well, the boxer was like back up for you, look.
Yeah. So
Brilliant.
it's nuts. So we had our own security, but after getting him on speaking, he's like, shut up. Yeah, that's right. But it's fine. It's good. Macho. Jack down, Macho. Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking. That was fucking.
Who
nuts.
was it? Nacho what? Give him shout out on the
Tate, yes, it.
Oh,
Tate.
okay.
Well, we met him in Barcelona, going over there, and I mean, this guy's just a machine.
Yeah.
We sat in his room, and he's just got fucking shoeboxes of paint, you know, it's amazing. But yeah, so we went in there, they broke into this thing. I mean, all we could hear was them breaking through a door, then breaking through a wall. And then we got in there, it was in there literally about 5 minutes, and this fucking security guy, I got hit by a bar, and then they're pelting him with cans, and then in the end, you're like, it's just too much, we're going. And you can just like, no, it's work to get you in, and you're leaving. Like,
Yeah.
This fucking...
I'm getting beaten by another bar,
yeah, you're fucking... you know, and yeah, it's bonkers, they just don't give a shit.
You've been
They're different. No, we
I've only done bombing in Barcelona. Like, you know, it's just such a fun city to walk around at night because there's no the hero. Same in Paris. There's zero hero factor.
Yeah.
In London, everyone, if they see something dodgy, there's always going to be a Karen calling someone.
Yeah.
In Barcelona, no one calls no one.
Yeah.
Everything's battered. It's a beautiful city as well. Everything's open late. You can get beer at any time.
That's what another place I could live. Like, there's something, the seas there and everything. It's a beautiful city. I went to Italy. Where did we go in Italy? And I was out to meet this guy Panda, who's he's a fucking amazing bomber. And he's just in the street, you know, fucking just doing shutters, and people, you can see they're not very happy.
Yeah.
But they don't say nothing.
No.
They didn't get on with it, and that was pretty good. They've done a couple of really nice yards there. Where else?
Italy is one spot. I think is it Naples or something where all the trains are just fucking bad. Yeah, I really want to fucking go there.
Yeah. It's nice because you've got the continental. You've got that, you know, it's like being on a holiday but painting as well. It's like double bubble, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's nice, really nice.
Nuts, man.
Apart from when Darren says, do you think I need to paint that yellow VR?
Yeah.
Sitting there for no reason.
On the PR.
Jeez Louise, man.
No, it's a bit hard. Right, yeah, I've done a couple, but not a great deal. I'd like to go Paris. I've never been. Right.
Paris.
Necker is
one of my
flattering
favorites.
Paris.
Really, yeah?
Shout out to Necker.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Let's end on one bit of Graff critique. I know you're a humble man. You don't like, you know what I mean. I know you do, but people send them in and they say literally, "Come on, please take the piss out. Let's take the piss."
But
So
can you imagine how good this is? Yeah, you're an absolute toy doing a thing on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
You send it in, and then someone like you critiques it, or Scheme critiques it. Do you know what I mean? For these toys, they're like, that would never happen.
keep sending in your Graff, guys. You know where to send it. DMs on the Insta or the email
What's
is
that, a
below. Someone sent this in. It says J Sap. It's on a yellow BR. He's obviously in a rush. He's obviously been in a rush.
It's like one of my sevens upside down.
Why are you biting?
This is my ship for, man. Yeah.
No, he was a funny bloke. He said,
It's
"Go
one of them
with."
7 minute. It stops for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
It can't be a yard.
like
Can't
a
be that
back
bad.
jump.
But still, come on, man. You can, if you're filling in the thing with a fat cat chrome, come on, you can do better than that.
You've got to fill it in.
And if your J is a bit big and fat
What's
like
the
that,
letter after
Yeah, but
the
remember,
it says J Sap.
That's it.
Oh, right.
That's an A.
JSAP.
Bruv.
Yes.
Sap.
Look at the middle of that A.
Yeah. I know he's kind of missed out. I think probably chances are it's been dark.
Yeah,
So
obviously,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's
That's why
missed a
it's
few
funny.
bits out, but it is at an angle, so that's why that P looks really small. But yeah, I
Don't
mean,
bite his fucking.
He said he was very drunk.
yeah. What are you turning my 7 upside down for?
All right, lads, I just want a nod or a shake your head.
Yeah.
All right, J Sap, yo, big up for sending that in anyway, man. Salute, he's out there doing it.
Serious heads. I've just looked at it. J Sap. Was it J Sap?
Maybe, yeah, J Sap. Lay off the ale before you go on a mission. Maybe next time. You know what I mean?
Fucking sap. I mean, drop me out.
Yo, Faum,
Cool.
bravo.
Yes.
Thank you so much, man.
Thanks
Genuinely,
for having me on here.
you're a legend,
Nice
man.
one.
I know that word gets flung around a lot, but
Yes.
we're surrounded by legends, yo.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Blessed to be here, man. Happy to be alive
Yes.
in the bowels of Londinium.
Thanks for bringing that in. Dodge.
ArmsHouse to your motherfucking mum's house. You don't see Killer Keller down there, do you? You can. Peace.
I feel bad, lady. ArmsHouse to your mum's house, episode 102, Halloween special. What were you saying? Faum wanted to give a couple shout outs, yo.
Yeah. Give a couple of shout outs to Mr. Twisted.
Mr. Twisty.
It's Twisted DDS. And shout out to Pixie. And who else shout out? I can't remember now. I always forget. But that's two.
Yo, shout out.
Yeah,
Acid.
PIC. as well, PIC.
TIC.
Yeah, and Seika DDS.
Yo.
Oh, and of course, Hito. Can't forget Hito. Yes.
Salute Hito.
Cool.
And Fume and Bass.
Yes.
Every time.
Of course. And here.
And here.
Yes.
And here.
Yeah.
And to all those out and about, keeping the shit alive, props to you, man. ArmsHouse. To your mother's house.
You forgot Tapas.
Tapas, King Tapas, salute. Big up.
Episode 3. Yeah.
Actually, yo, one more thing.
Go.
Yo, we're gonna go out. We're gonna go out to this song remix done by my main man El Presidente.
Big up Frez.
I Just Wanna Chill. Large Pro remix. Peace. Happy Halloween,
I don't wanna ill, I just wanna chill and keep my hand around $100 bill. I don't wanna ill, I just wanna chill and keep my hand around a. Check it out. Sitting and thinking about the time I wrote 4 stacks of rhymes for dimes. Make me wanna go back to doing crimes on the corner, but the street life hotter than a sauna. So I don't think I'm gonna bust the fact I was born a nigga to hit the land with the mic in hand and SP and get it like Dizzy Gillespie. And this is how I do, not 3 or 2 or 1. Nigga from Queens full of hip hop fiends all over. Gas a honey up to let me young Clover. And this time around, check how I get down as I go the extra mile, ways to call out. On up in Harlem ever since I've been destined for stardom. So move over, bacon. It's the anti-faking, beat making. Nigga that makes the earth breaking. Let the man push through. Others are left without a clue. Lost professor in the house 1-2. I don't wanna ill, I just wanna chill and keep my hand around $100 bill. I don't wanna ill, I just wanna chill and keep my hand around them. Check it out. About as deadly as a 9, here to rock mankind like a landmine. With the ill shit that I designed, Professor. Keep sucker chum crews under pressure like this girl I know. But yo, I can't stress her cause I'm cool like that. Matter of fact, even cooler, opposite of sun cooler. Nothing to do with the ruler and Keener. You can catch me joyriding on Casino as I keep the competition mind up in between her. Rocking a hard place, and just like a car chase, I'm action-packed with the drama, Scarface. I'm real. Honey, you hit me off with a meal, and I'm out so I can get me a stout. What's it all about? Trying to stack off a contract, Jack, and stay black. Long as I can keep that intact, ain't a damn thing stopping. The one that keep it hopping, do the one to what I'm dropping. I don't wanna ill, I just wanna chill and keep my hand around $100 bill. I don't wanna ill, I just wanna chill.
Yo! We forgot to pick a winner of the giveaway for the Top Trump graffiti cards by ACME. Big up ACME, the Top Trump cards are fucking good. They are fucking good. So I'm gonna scroll like down this. I'm scrolling, I'm gonna look away and still scrolling, look away and still scroll. Stop. Nah, those Top Trumps are mad. Sick idea and sick episode as always. Big up ACME, big up ArmsHouse, big up AHC. What a message to land on. Tom Wayne. That's from Tom Wayne 5502. Mr. Wayne, get in touch with us. Give us your address so we can post you the graffiti Top Trumps cards. All the links are below. Get in touch with us. Great.
compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Boom boom DDS. Boom boom.